a few years ago, it was estimated that every single day, the world is generating 2.5 quintillion bytes of data. And most of that has just happened in the last few years. So the challenge of today is really not so much about producing data anymore. It's about gleaning meaningful insights from the data that we already have. You have tools like D3 that have given a lot of power to people who know JavaScript, but until everyone knows JavaScript, some people are still going to be left out. So this next team decided to make it a lot easier for people to build powerful visualizations from their data, even if they don't actually know how to code. So let's hear now from the team behind Chronos.
Hi, my name is Peter Coyle, and these are my teammates, Chung Lin, Stephen Loader, and Mario Villacresis. And together we've created an application called Chronos. Chronos is a tool that will allow you to create interactive data visualizations without being a software engineer. Our goal was to make it so that anyone could create the high-quality graphics that you see on sites like the New York Times. Let's check it out. At the top of our website, you'll see a number of templates to help a user get started. Below that are a user's saved graphics that they've been working on. Below that, you'll see published charts and graphics that all users can share with each other. Let's check out a timeline of the civil rights movement that we've been working on. On the left-hand side, you'll see a number of tools that'll help you edit the appearance and content of the timeline. But since our charts are interactive, you can also click on specific events to further add interaction behavior and update the content and appearance. This event looks like it could use a video. Let's paste in the video URL. Now, when we switch over to presentation mode, we can click back on that event and see the video play. Now that you have a taste of what Chronos can do, I'll let Chung explain the technology behind Chronos.
Thank you, Peter. So our application was built using Google's Firebase, which handles our login authentication, our application deployment, and our backend database storage. Because each chart type takes in a different type of data, we realized that a NoSQL database, such as Firebase's real-time database, would be best for our application. Each time that a change is made to our store, Firebase sends out real-time updates to our users and enables us to collaborate on different published charts. For our front end, we used React for our page structure and Redux for store management. We also pulled in the D3 JavaScript library for our data visualizations, which appends data to the DOM and renders it with the use of SVG, HTML, and CSS elements. For more on that, I'm going to hand it over to Stephen.
Thanks, Chung. So in building Chronos, one of the biggest challenges we faced is that both D3 and React are really designed to keep strict control over exactly what the user sees in their browser. And if they're both trying to change the same element at the same time, this can create a kind of virtual tug of war between them. To get around this issue, we ended up using a library called React-Faux-Dom, which acted as an intermediary between React and D3, handing off control of part of the window to D3, which would draw the visualization, and then returning it to React as a React component that could be incorporated into the virtual DOM. This approach really let us play to the strengths of both React and D3, leaving React to handle user interaction and data flow through the front end, and allowing D3 to focus exclusively on rendering the complex vector graphics we needed for our visualizations. And now for more on our experience building Chronos, here's Mario.
Thank you, Stephen. One of the fundamental challenges we faced alongside with getting our app architecture to function properly was our actual relative inexperience with D3 ourselves. To give you an idea of D3's relative complexity, let's have a look at what it usually takes to render a chart in D3. And keep in mind, this is just to make a static image. Adding interactivity takes even more work. Now, let's have a look at what it takes to render that same chart with Chronos. By abstracting away all the rendering data, the ability to render visualizations becomes much more accessible. All you have to do is input your data and you're good to go. We already did the hard work for you. To check out Chronos for yourself, you can visit the link on the screen. You could also check out our GitHub to see how Chronos works behind the scenes. I'd like to thank our team and thank you for Full Stack for this opportunity. Have a good day, everyone.
All right, to vote for Chronos, if you're not a JavaScript developer, vote for Chronos, like in the post, like the pinned comment. And Corey, you want to say anything about the project?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely very impressive. Like, so many visualizations supported for like an initial run. Look very, very, very nice. I like that. I feel like a lot of teams who are focusing on building React apps sort of give up on doing some vanilla D3 because it's hard to deal with the DOM management and that tug of war. And integrating something like React-Faux-Dom seemed like a really cool idea. They were able to stay within that React paradigm and still build some pretty complicated visualizations. So pretty cool.
Yeah.